on a pretty tight timetable.
Yes.
Is that correct? So we'll just kind of get to the meat of it. One of the things I wanted to ask you quickly, because it strikes such a chord with us after I read this about you guys. You guys talked about like the dumbing down music in America today, shows like American Idol and things of that nature, and how ridiculous it is. Which I could sit here for hours and talk about. I mean, that's the whole reason that we got together. What do you guys think about that?
I think the music fans haven't gone anywhere. They just need a reason to come out again. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And those shows are created because the majority of America are fucking idiots.
Absolutely.
And they're sheep and they need to be told what to do, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And once they're told that there's a band worth following, they will start following that and they'll stop watching those terrible shows.
Yeah. That's perfect. Because they'll take something, again, not mentioning any names, you know all the crap you hear on the radio every day, and it's shoved down your throat. Hey, guess what? This is cool. This is what you're supposed to listen to.
They just need validation.
Yeah.
It's never the first person in the room to stand up and say this was awesome.
Yeah.
That is, it's the second or third, and then it's okay because it's comfortable to be like, all right, I do like this too. Right. We're seeing that too. It's the Manson zombie thing that we get all the time. It's people have a hard time letting go of the past and realizing that there's someone new that's hungry, that has the energy that they once had, and they're doing it the way they once did, but in a new way. It's going to take a minute for them. That's a 25-year career that the torch is passing to. And in a way, like, they should be excited that they've inspired us. And that's what I'm starting to see, is that people that were giving us a hard time in the beginning are starting to be like, you know what? This reminds me of something that I saw in the 90s when I became a fan for life. And they have this, but they're doing it in a way that's beyond anything that I've heard from them.
Yeah.
So it's a transition period, but I understand why it takes a while for people to accept that. Change isn't easy. The older you get, the harder it gets to change. So there you go.
Do you feel like that gives you more drive to do what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, we just go out every night to just try to murder everything in sight on stage. There's no number two in our world, and like I feel like we always just feel like we have something to prove, and that's cool. Like, we know we have something really great, and we know that we have great songs. We know we have the potential to be great, and that's what we're striving for.
Awesome. Love that answer.
Yeah. And then you did a video when you were on your way to Dirtfest for Holy Where the Heart Is.
Yeah.
And that was an amazing video. And Raven, you did all the recording and editing, or most of the recording and editing?
Yeah, every shot I'm not in, I did. Yeah, it was just, Davey's he gets inspired by stuff all around him, so, we've done a couple videos like that where we just show up somewhere and we're like, well, that's really creepy and spooky as shit. We should go do a photo shoot, and then somehow it turns into a video, and and that was the same thing. We're in Pueblo, and there were these creepy food trucks that were just rusted out, nasty, and we're like, let's go fuck them up and shoot a video in there. So we got ready, and I had my GoPro, and I'm just like in the guys' faces, and we're throwing stuff around, and the truck's shaking, and the opening bands are like, what are you guys doing? Like, don't worry about it. You'll see it. And it ended up coming together really cool. So
it was cool too, because like the Twisted guys, Kung Fu, they got to see us make it, and they had good suggestions while we were like editing and stuff. So we got a little bit of outside feedback, and I think that's why that came out to be one of our best videos for sure. And we did it for free.
Yeah, it was definitely amazing. So, and that's one of the questions I had: is that something you just kind of have learned to do, or something you've done before?
I see, some other band stuff, and I'm like, oh man, like, I could do that. I mean, I got into programming lighting and kind of doing our own monitors and stuff, and I watch a lot of YouTube tutorials. And we had the GoPro with us, and I was like, well, I mean, I put together a little tour update movies and stuff, but a music video was a much bigger undertaking for me. But I was like, hey, let me give it a shot. In worst case, no one ever sees it. Well, but we put a lot of love into it, and came out with something we're all really proud of now. Yeah. So I was really happy to be able to do it.
Yeah, and I have a short attention span, so if I get bored, I'm like, dude, we need something here, and it's easy because it's like, if you watch something and there's any dull moment, then we got to make something happen. So that's why we ended up adding that abortion scene with the girl.
Yeah, it was just, we're like, oh, we need like another element to it. And that's, the girl kind of came in after the fact, and it's nice. Everyone puts their input into it, and I think the four of us, when when we all focus on one thing, it comes out really good. We're always really proud of it. So
yeah, it definitely turned out awesome, and I think if anybody goes and watch that, they'll never look back and go, "Oh, that was filmed by the band on short notice on their way."
You know, for how it came out, you know, for what we, you know, it was an hour of filming before sound check, and you know, me with my laptop just listen to that song a lot of times.
Yes.
So glad you guys liked it.
Yeah, on that same, actually, kind of that same thing, I read where you guys did 50 shows in like 9 weeks.
Yeah.
So to keep up that creativity, I know you guys like to try and do something different, like every show. How do you keep up? Well, number one, how do you stay healthy, I guess, through all that? And how do you keep up that creativity? And obviously, that's an example there.
Well, Nika and I would get swole every other day. We'd lift weights, you know?
Yeah, we did stay really healthy, you know, because, like, I don't know, like, if you eat shit food, you know, and
Catches up to you.
yeah, like, you feel sluggish, you know, so you have to, like, think about what you eat, and, like, a little bit of workout. It's not like we really did much, we just want to, you know, just stay fit, you know?
Right.
And, yeah, it helps a lot. So, and just because we all kind of have fun, you know, within the band, it wasn't like a big thing, you know, like, we wake up every day, it's not like we hate each other, we love to go on stage together and play, so it all works out.
It's a big help when everybody likes each other.
Yeah, and like the Juggalo crowd was awesome. Like they throw down a lot harder than a lot of rock crowds we play for. Like they were bigger pits, way more intense than a lot of
They just
tours
don't
we've
give
been
a
on.
fuck.
They don't.
They're
There's
there to have a
rock
good
people
time.
that say they don't give a fuck, but the Juggalos, they don't give
They
a
don't
fuck.
say
It's
that,
the truth.
they really don't.
They really like we saw a lot of shit. I can't even go into it. When they want crazy tour stories, we could probably do that, but that's probably a behind the scenes thing for a later time. But man,
it's a grind doing that many shows, and you know, there's a lot of tours on days off. We book headlining shows, and we don't, or we shoot a music video or something. Like we don't really do days off.
Yeah. This is it. We try to get as much.
I feel like the minute we have a day off, we all get sick. It all just catches up to us. So we just have to stay ahead of it. We like to me and Derek like to just poison our bodies to where viruses can't live there. That's our philosophy. It's a little different. These two have like a healthy thing. We're opposite, but it all works.
I noticed there wasn't, at least I didn't see anything on your schedule after Dirt Fest, or you taking a break?
We'll have a fall winter tour. Yeah, you'll hear about it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right now, it's just kind of doing some pre-production on the next record. We got some videos coming down the pike still, so kind of focus on some of that stuff, and then line up a good fall tour and keep on keeping on.
You guys coming to Columbus?
I hope so, man. We've only played there 3 times now.
Yeah.
We've done Alrosa twice, then we did the A&R bar. I don't even know if that's
It's still there.
So I hope we do. Columbus, the Cleveland-Columbus thing has always been a great little jump.
I'm from Dayton, Ohio, so it's always kind of like a hometown show for me. So
I'm from Beaver Creek.
I graduated from Beaver Creek.
Oh, dude.
Small world.
Well, we won't keep you here any longer if you guys are good. We'll let you guys
Thanks for having us.
Anything else?
Yeah,
Pleasure,
you guys
man.
are awesome.
Absolutely. That was fun. Good luck with everything, guys. You guys got a good thing going.
Thanks again, guys, for coming out and being a part of what we're trying to do here at Metal Recon, which is to bring metal to the masses that mainstream radio has missed. And if you've missed out on Davey Suicide, you've missed out on one badass band. You guys got to get out there to see them live, because until you've done so, you really haven't experienced their music. I promise you, you are not going to be disappointed. Until next time, Metal Scouts, this is Metal Recon, out.